Yeah, what up, what up, what up? This is 10 Toes Down TV, and you rocking with Mikey T, the movie stars, #1 in the land, in the country. Tune in, Mikey T. Not because I said it, because you have to. This is where all the information is at. This is where the best is popping at. This is where it's happening at. Mikey T, the best in the nation, bro. 10 Toes Down said it.
In the last few weeks, Academics has actually spoken up against Wack 100, calling him out on some timeline issues he was having, reporting inaccurate information. Do you think Academics was accurate in describing Wack as the master of spin or the master manipulator?
Hell yeah. I said that myself. Wack is the master manipulator. That's like when Farrakhan said was a great man. He didn't make it as a great man, as a good person, meant that he was great in his manipulation, in his mind being able to control the people and make them just at a drop of a dime move. Where did Wack come from? Who is he? Like, how did he gain this power and control? Who, like Mikey T, when you think about it, you didn't even see it coming. He was just here. You know what I'm saying? You might have been like,
Toes. It's not like Wack 100 had anything to do with the early career of the game, releasing the documentary or the Doctor's Advocate. If he had, I would have a bit of an understanding of where he came out from. Apparently, he did that record with Ray J and Young Berg, Sexy Can I? I mean, there's a big difference between How We Do and Sexy Can I?
Yeah. Definitely. Hell yeah, man. He just disappeared out of thin air. And that's why I say he's an agent. He's an agent. So I want to fight the F.B.I. agent, Wack 100. And I want to let the Federal Bureau know that I'll one of your agents up. Agent Wack up. Agent Wack up. I'm doing everything in my power to get up. And that's why in the video he said, I got to talk to K Slade. Because he kept saying, who you spoke to about me? Who you spoke to? I don't know nobody you know. But then, while out of every name in the world, you grab K Slade name because K Slade already told you who I was and about me, and that's why you know you don't want no smoke. And I don't want no street smoke. I don't want all that gun smoke. Get out of here! I did that already. I'm not trying to go to jail. I want to go to jail with men and then shower and bend over and cough again and lift your nuts. I'm not going through that. Let's get in the ring and do it for a bag. So then my thing is this: when it comes to Wack, right? When I say the bag, I don't put no number on it when it comes to him because any number I put, he gonna downplay it, so it won't be no fight. So if I be like, if he's like, for how much, and I say 300,000, that's it. Come on, man, I just got a deal for 485. I just got a deal for 5 million. He gonna if I say 5 million, come on, man, you ain't got 5 million. But whatever I say, he gonna downplay it. So that's why I ain't saying no number. You say it, and I'm gonna stop your bank. Wack, you say the number. Just say your number. And I'm going to say, all right, that's the number. That's it. And let's do it. Let's start it. And you out there, you know celebrities and all that. Get them to train you. Get Floyd Mayweather TMT to train you.
So do you feel, this is a little bit different of a question, but Joe Budden's actually got brought up in this, Joe Budden. Do you feel like it would be easier to have a discussion with Joe Budden as he is not heavily guarding his gangster persona? Like, do you feel like that's something that's holding Wack 100 back?
Definitely. I like Joe Budden's. And I think Joe Budden's at times can be an asshole. But at the same time, I think Joe Budden's can be brutally honest with you and with himself at the same time. I like how he speaks. He speaks very well. And I think he comes from the heart when he speaks. With Wack, he just has this certain image that he done put out there already, and he cannot go against it because it's already out there. Like Hassan, it's already out there. So he's running with it, and people buying into it, and that's the cash cow. It's the only way you're gonna keep it going. But he has to keep it up. It's only look. And the thing about it is this, right? He get knocked out. They already got saying they got a recording of him getting knocked out.
Right.
They still believe in him. Like I said in my video, I can knock Wack out right now. Boom. He on the floor, knocked out. He's snoring, slobbing. He's out. He's done. They'll wake him up and say, Wack, you whipped his ass, Wack. And Wack can go on Pyru, cuz I up, cuz I know I did. They just woke this up and they still will run with him because Wack done got the mind. When you got the mind of the people, it's the Willie Lynch syndrome. America was trying to slave black people through whips and chains. No. Willie Lynch, no. You got to get them up here. So now we ain't even got to put a fence around. They're not going to even want to run away from you. They're gonna subject themselves to bow down to you. And that's what they doing to Wack. He got the mind of the people. It's crazy. And people and the crazy, they don't think he got them. They like, no, he ain't got my mind. Yes, you whore. Yes, he do. He got you, whore. He got you. And you selling all that pussy out here for Wack. It's a fact.
Oh man, you just made me crack a smile for Black Youngster. You know, I really haven't cracked a smile for Black Youngster since he recorded that video in the graveyard, you know, taunting young Dolph. I just thought that was in bad taste.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to these kids today, man, I gotta say, man, I don't try to keep up when it comes to like the drill music. Though I got a dude in the camp that does drill music, I really don't pay attention to what the be saying what's going on. I really don't even understand drill music and how that's the culture now. But the new thing that they got when it comes to the grave and pissing on grave sites and disrespecting the dead and stuff like that, no one fully understands it until it happens to you. And like I said earlier, with me, I had poor impulse control. I was quick to do this. I was talking crazy. Police can't give it was crazy. I didn't see it until I was in the 4 walls sitting in that cell, and then your aunt died, your sister died, your cousin, your kids getting big, your mother's losing her head. You're like, oh shit, I'm locked up.
Can't be around it.
Set in, yo, bro. Let me tell you something. Mike. I don't give a who it is. Any one of them kids out there, all them little rappers, they talk all like gang, they get in the video with the guns and shit. Let somebody one of their mama. They're gonna feel a rage of wanting to get revenge. But let something happen to a family member, they feel that pain. Let them go to prison, and the judge say, you either take this 20 years or you go to trial and you get 47 years. Which one you want? And they like, well, I don't. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Shut your punk ass up. You want the 20 or you want the 47? You have to make a decision. Make a decision. They think about it right after. Look at Will Smith. He smacked, what's the name? He went back. Tyler Perry spoke with him. Denzel spoke with him. You know stuff, right? You know you up in front of all these white people. Now
he's got 10 years.
Crying. Now he's crying, and I want to apologize but no, it's too late, bitch. You fucked up. You knew you weren't supposed to do that. On your way up to the stage, each step, you was going, I'm gonna Smith up. Bang! You went back and sat down. Keep my wife name, all that theatrical shit. And then when it's time to war to Will Smith, I'm sorry. He crying. Yeah, you crying. Because you know you don't up now. And that's what's happening with these kids. They want to smoke dudes and they killing. And when they get in there, you see the first 48. All they need is a hamburger, some fries. They telling on everybody. They gonna say, you want to press charge? I want to press everything in this. I want to press that button. I want to press everything on everybody in the head because they're going to have to smack him to be quiet.
Yep. Then they're pretty much like, well, you can't press charges because we're arresting you for conspiracy.
Yeah, you the one. Yeah, you the one that did it.
You were actually in the car with him from what you were in the car with him? Oh, that means you can never leave this room. You know, it's like, what did you just do to yourself, man?
They stupid
as shit. That's why I stopped watching that show, man. That shit was too crazy how everybody was just like, oh, I'm gonna give him all the information and shit.
Mikey T, let me tell you something. The books I used to study, damn, I can't remember all the goddamn books, but one of them was the F.B.I. agent who was he was like the top F.B.I. agent who used to get the truth out of people through body language detecting without a lie detector. They said he was the human lie detector. And I read that book. I said, oh shit. But he said in the book, he said, when for the police, when a person commit a crime or murder and you lock 2 of them up, the way you find out who did the crime, you put them in a cell. The first one that go to sleep is the one that did it. Because that shit is heavy on his mind.
Yep.
His
I've seen some
subconscious
shit like that before.
can't control it. The one that didn't do it is gonna be up. I get the fuck out of here. I didn't even do nothing. He want out of there. He ain't got no time to be sleeping. I'm not tired. I gotta get out of here. That motherfucker that sleep did it. Or they played a game. They did it to me. But look, all these years later, I seen it. I read it. I'm in the interrogation room, right? After I done went up in there already and said, I was at the crime scene. I seen the whole shooting. I seen it. And I'm the shooter. So now when they get me, they come, boom, they sit down with me, talking to me. You know what? No, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Now I said I was there. I seen the shooter. They said, no, They said, well, we got something. I'm like, out of here. They leave out. They come in. They take the envelope and they throw it on the table, right? Boom. And they put it close by me and walk out. And I'm sitting there looking at the envelope. The two-way mirror's right here, and I'm looking at it. But I'm looking at the mirror, seeing if I can see any reflection in it, if they're looking at me. And I go to the envelope. They got in here, and they bust right in the room on me. And I'm like, what up? And they grab me up. Yo, handcuff him. I'm like, what the fuck is up? They already knew this nigga did it. We know he did it. He touched that envelope. And the dude broke it down in the book. He said, criminals automatically, when you throw it out there and you told them you got something, they're going to want to see what the fuck you got. What you got? What you got on me? And they're going to look at that. A person that didn't do nothing, I don't give what's in that envelope. They didn't even care about that. I just want to know when I'm getting the fuck out of here. But me being a criminal, it's a fact. All criminals, they're going to sit there. It'd be drawers and all that there. They're going to open the drawer. They're going to look, see what's in there. Boom. Boom, check in that paper. Boom. That's the criminal mind, man. And that's how criminals think. And that's how I thought. I thought like a criminal. Every action in my life was criminality. So to change and to transition to be on the other side now, right? And to be able to recognize it, Wack 100, Hassan Campbell, to see the scheme game on how to beat the people out their money and to manipulate and to get that cash flow in. I said, oh shit, this nigga is a scammer, just like the preacher. He passing that bucket around. Not one doorknob fixing the church. The window still broke. The bathroom still getting clogged up.
Yep.
Same thing with Hassan Campbell. One time you got up off that couch and went in the street. I'm in the club with 150 niggas. You in the club with 150 niggas, but it's 150 kids out here on these streets, and you can't even go out there and talk to them. Now, one time have you made that? Everything is trying to show I'm in these streets. I'm a real nigga. You ain't let go of that image. The psychologist used to tell me when I was a counselor in the program, anybody that ever says to you, yo, nigga, you lucky ain't the old me. No. You still are the old you because you still can go back to the old you. I'm lucky you not the old you. So that means you still have the old you in you. You still could bring him up out of you. When I started to learn how to say, you know what, I got to separate myself from the old me. That's not me. No, I got to separate myself from him. And I got to recognize, you know what? These are my triggers. You got to learn your triggers. What's going to trigger you? What's going to make you want to go back and pick up something? What's in your circle that's important then? And I used to keep in my pocket what was important to me. And I walk around with it all the time. I got my son name, got my mother name, and I got it written in the circle. In prison, this is what I did. And I put it in my pocket. And every now and then I go in there and look at him. Or sometimes I would use my son's picture and look at his picture. But before I go out the cell, you keep it at the door by your cell. Boom, your family pictures right at the door. Before they crack it open, you standing there. When they start cracking themselves, and I'm looking at my family. When I come out, you got to throw that mask on. You got to be tough. But I'm on a mission right now. My mission is to get the fuck out of here. And I got to get home to them. And that was my thing. So every time when problems, this is later on in the bid though, and when problems used to come, and I you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I slip and be like, what? Nigga, because my thing was, I don't want to jump you. I'm not going to tell it, because I was blood at one time. I'm not going to get nobody. I'm not telling none of my homies, nobody. I don't want nobody to know. Because my whole thing is, if me and you beefing, the first thing I beg you to almost tears, I say, please, man, you just had a beef or argument. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell your man nothing. Just meet me in the bathroom at 5 o'clock. That's it. Just meet me at 5 o'clock. Please don't tell your friend. I swear to you, Mikey, somebody always come to me. Hey, yo, come in. We talk. Yo, what's up with you? So, God damn it. He done told him. See, now this, to me, you already snitching. Why you tell him for? Because he gonna tell somebody else. He gonna tell him, and we're gonna get around the jail. He's gonna get back to the police. So now when they come, yo, what's up, you boy? No, I'm good. I don't even want to meet you in the bathroom. You won, bro. Go ahead. What you talking about? You went and spread the word about me and you having a problem. So if I go in there and everybody know I did it. Ain't no getting away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not with that lifestyle. That shit is crazy. And that's why I tell these kids, you know what? When you sign up for a criminal, you signing your life away because there's no rules to this shit. Yo, niggas is snitching. That's part of being a criminal. Snitches is a part of it. It's part of the world, nigga. Accept it. Yo, niggas, he ran when the police, that's part of criminals. Criminals run. They do shit like that. You got to be prepared for everything. Nothing goes in the criminal world. Nothing. And if you're ready to deal with that, then you're ready to deal with another man looking, because you don't know what it's like for a minute. That's why I said that stop and frisk that they was doing in New York, they should have stop and strip. Stop and frisk. Stop and strip. I bet you won't be doing
They won't be shit.
Yeah, stop, police. Whoop, whoop. Hands on the wall. Take off all your clothes.
Doing shit.
In the middle of the street.
That's
take
hilarious.
off all your prison. Then strip you naked right there. Step out the line. Take off your shoes. Shirt. Boom. Strip down. Then strip you right there. I'm going to hole in this hallway. Strip. And look, and we grown accustomed to it, right? We so dehumanized and desensitized. I could just strip anywhere. I don't care. I get naked, right? And it's nothing. Boom. I'm not embarrassed or nothing. It's nothing to me. I'll turn around.
Because of your record, 10, because of your record, when they pull it up in their database, they might do that. You know what I mean? So it's pretty crazy, to see where the world is going to go in the future. I kind of feel like there's going to be little robots going around that will stop your car. They'll detect marijuana smoke. They'll be like DUI detected. Here, pull over until an officer gets here. All different types of shit like that in the future, man. But so let's get into a little bit of the present right now. Academics did an interview with 6ix9ine and Wack 100 in the past. He got Wack 100 to actually have a conversation with 6ix9ine, but this time he actually brought Hassan Campbell into the mix.